am not leaving here until I get some answers.
You reconsider?
Lucky you, I've got another great idea.
Honestly, I wasn't sure you would even consider it.
If I'm going down, Cates is calling me.
Don't give him the satisfaction of putting you behind bars.
I'm really starting to dislike Kristina. Her attitude is getting on my nerves. We all expected her to act this way with the baby. She's the one causing all the problems. Jagger is becoming just as bad as Ava. Now that he knows about Sunny's medication, he's using it to provoke Sunny instead of recognizing that Ava crossed a line. He's so fixated on revenge that he doesn't care who gets hurt in the process. His behavior towards Molly is a clear example of this. I don't believe he meant what he said. Once he saw Sunny and Michael watching, he took advantage of the situation. The brief scenes with Ava seemed intentional. I'm eager to find out who Anna went to Washington to see. I hope she uncovers some information and finds out how Brennan managed to erase all his records. We all anticipated Kristina would behave this way. Why isn't Alexis addressing it? She should let Kristina know that she's causing the problems between Molly and TJ. Their issues started when Kristina began acting out, being flaky and annoyingly obnoxious. Molly and TJ should have rejected Kristina's offer and waited for the baby to be born in the hospital, as they initially thought the baby was miscarried. The surrogacy storyline is completely absurd and disrespectful to those struggling with infertility. Kristina has completely lost it. If I were Molly, I would be devastated. Kristina promised she was doing this for Molly and TJ, but now it's all about her keeping their baby. I get so frustrated every time she refers to the baby as hers. The writing is terrible. They are sisters, not strangers. If I were their mother, I would be beside myself. Once Molly adopts the baby, even if she and TJ break up, she will still be the legal mother, and they would just co-parent. I don't understand what point Kristina is trying to make. It's time for GA to retire her character. She's always been selfish and clearly has no intention of growing up. We all saw this coming. She needs to go. Go Sunny. GH needs to wrap up this storyline with his medication quickly. In real life, he would definitely notice something was wrong. As for Molly and Kristina, their storyline is incredibly dull. I can't picture the original Molly and Kristina in this situation. GH has not only changed their characters, but also their personalities. Kristina needs to be written out. I'm not interested in her at all. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching. So let's dive into today's video. I suspect the writers might have Kristina on drugs, though it hasn't been revealed to us yet. Her behavior is completely irrational. On a brighter note, it's tempting to hope Carly ends up in jail, which might give us a break from her on-screen presence. Meanwhile, where is Liz? It would be great to see her with a storyline. Do Molly and TJ have a plan for when they receive the baby? Will they both take family leave for 3 months? Have they considered hiring a nanny? Kristina had some valid points, but Molly and TJ seem overly paranoid. They haven't had a serious discussion with Kristina about the long-term plans for the baby. Molly's outburst, where she threw papers at her pregnant sister, was thoughtless. Kristina was trying to explain that she didn't want to disclose Molly's personal story in an interview without permission, but Molly took it the wrong way. I'm concerned Kristina might not give up the baby now since she's the legal mother until she signs the papers or TJ and Molly sue for custody. Kristina is justifying her betrayal and inconsistency. If she doesn't sign the papers, Molly should cut her off for good. Kristina started this whole mess, and TJ would be a better parent alone than Kristina and Blaze combined, given their drama. If Molly and TJ break up, where would TJ take the baby? He works at the hospital and his mother is deputy mayor, so he's not disappearing, though they might want to distance themselves from Kristina, which I wouldn't blame them for. What Kristina is doing to her sister, who has lost a baby and can't have more children, is despicable. She's causing that loss again because of a situation she created. I hope this storyline ends soon. Alexis enabling Kristina's nonsense is also frustrating. Right is right, and Kristina is clearly wrong right now. How much longer will Sunny's medication issue drag on? It feels like they hired writers from The Bold and the Beautiful who don't know how to wrap up a storyline. Ava needs to exit, and Sunny should return to normal. Anna's storyline is getting stale. She's gone from being a double agent to chief of police. The storylines need to make some sense. Jagger should be dealt with once and for all, but I don't want Sunny to be the one to do it, especially given his current mindset. Anna should work with Jason to take Jagger down, as she was the one who alerted Valentin and let him escape with his daughter. I think Brennan might surprise us and help Carly, as he seems to have a soft spot for her. It would be a miracle if Carly's recording just vanished. Kristina really needs to get a grip and relax. Her attitude is causing a lot of problems, and Alexis already gave her a wake-up call. They absolutely need to check Sunny's medication, and I'm hoping things work out in Carly's favor. Also, I really wish John Jagger, or whatever his name is, would leave Port Charles. I can't stand him. I suspect the writers have Kristina on drugs, though it hasn't been revealed to us yet. Everything she says is completely irrational. On a positive note, it's tempting to hope Carly goes to jail, which might give us a break from her on-screen presence. Also, where is Liz? It would be great to see her with a storyline. Jagger needs to be dealt with once and for all, but I don't want Sunny to be the one to do it, especially with his current mindset. Anna should step up and work with Jason to take Jagger down, considering she's the one who messed things up by alerting Valentin to her FBI tip so he could escape with his daughter. I think Brennan might surprise us and help Carly, as he seems to have a soft spot for her. It would be a miracle if Carly's recording just disappeared. Kristina is completely out of touch with reality regarding the whole mom and mom situation. They haven't been dating long enough, and neither is stable enough to parent a hamster. Molly and TJ have established jobs and reputations, which makes this situation even more frustrating. It was satisfying to see Molly stand up to Cates. It was the first time I've seen that character since the facial reconstruction. Even though Sunny and Carly might not be together, Carly will always be Donna's mother. As Sunny always says, mess with his family, and you might not see another day. Kristina is ridiculous. I've never liked her, but now I really can't stand her. She's selfish, shallow, and holier than thou. She actually believes a judge would grant her, a complete train wreck, custody of the baby over Molly and TJ, a doctor and a lawyer who have been together since high school. No offense to Blaze, I love her. Who's going to be the nanny, mobster grandpa? It's no surprise she went back on her promise to Molly. All she does is disappoint her family. I'm guessing this conflict is how we'll see Rick Lansing return to town. Kristina is an immature jerk. I can't believe she would betray her sister like this. But realistically, people will always disappoint you. So this scenario is plausible. Molly and TJ should sue for breach of promise. My mom is right. Kristina is a jerk. She's not jumping to conclusions. She's using every excuse she can find not to terminate her parental rights. Bringing Blaze into this is pointless because Blaze already told Kristina she's not ready to be a mother. Excuse after excuse. I think Molly and TJ will come out stronger from this ordeal. TJ is right. Once they are parents, things will be better between them. Their only conflicts were caused by Kristina and the surrogacy, but they've reconciled, which is what matters. They're more stable than Kristina when it comes to raising a baby. Sure, it's a soap, but this out-of-control, blackmailing, revenge-driven FBI agent is too much. And he has the nerve to call Sunny a criminal. Ava needs to be caught already. Kristina is taking this breaking up with Molly and TJ too far. If she signs the termination papers and gives up her rights, Molly will legally adopt the baby. So if Molly and TJ ever break up, Molly will still be the baby's legal mother. Why doesn't Kristina just admit she wants the baby? Then, when she gets tired of it in a few months, she can revert to her usual self and give it away. Sarcasm. She's a pain, but so are Molly and TJ, with their constant badgering throughout the pregnancy. I've got an idea. End this stupid storyline. Jack is nowhere to be found, but could he have erased the voice recorder? Did he shoot at Cates? Michael, with Sonny talking him down, should make it clear that he needs a full evaluation and a quick checkup from a doctor. We all saw this coming with Kristina and the baby. It was predictable. She's being a terrible sister by trying to keep the baby. Kristina is giving us a glimpse into the surrogate experience. She's due in a few weeks, so let's hope she manages to pull it together for the baby. Cates deliberately provoked Sonny, and I'm glad Michael was there to stop him from making a rash decision. Cates needs to go. He's an idiot for thinking Jason and Carly would turn against Sonny. Are the writers going to have Molly show up with a knife and try to cut the baby out? That would fit with the current craziness, like what's her name kissing what's his name? Mike's wife, yeah, Drew and whatever her name is. Is anyone else confused by Sonny's outburst at the end? I would have thought he'd be relieved that Cates didn't get his way, but instead, he seems betrayed by being kept in the dark about Cates targeting Carly. Now he wants to go after Cates again, ignoring Michael's advice from earlier. Is this his lack of medication starting to show its effects? In my opinion, Molly and TJ are reading too much into Kristina's interview. She had a conversation with either Brooklyn or Maxie, where Kristina mentioned that the baby was a private matter belonging to Molly and TJ. Given how Molly spoke to Kristina in such a demeaning way, I wouldn't blame Kristina for reconsidering giving up the baby. Alexis's warning was spot on. I'm relieved that things didn't go the way Cates wanted. Now it's time for someone to take him down. He's unbearable. Who didn't see from the start that Kristina wouldn't want to give up the baby? Her behavior is incredibly selfish, and I don't blame Molly for losing her temper. Molly and TJ should have trusted their instincts about Kristina as their surrogate from the beginning. It's a tough situation, but it just reinforces the idea that dealing with family can be risky. They knew there was a significant chance Kristina might change her mind and keep the baby. It's a huge mess. Among all the people returning to GH, the one I'm most excited to see is Morgan. Kristina, Molly, and TJ are delivering strong performances, but the surrogacy storyline is still clumsy. The plot seems to force these characters into behavior that feels out of character to advance the narrative. Let's set that aside for now, as there's already plenty of discussion on that front. Despite the problematic storyline, the actors are excelling in their roles. Watching Molly confront Kristina was tough, but her performance was powerful and gave me goosebumps. Kristina is doing a remarkable job portraying a highly emotional and irrational surrogate, and her commitment to her character's beliefs is palpable. TJ's portrayal of someone feeling helpless and frustrated is also spot on. All three are effectively conveying the irrationality of their situations. Molly, in particular, has been outstanding, and Alexis was particularly strong in her recent scenes with Kristina. While I'm not a fan of this storyline, it's worth noting the impressive acting. Kristina seems delusional and out of touch. She's convincing herself that Molly and TJ's relationship will fall apart to justify keeping the baby for herself and Blaze. In reality, she's become attached and wants the baby for herself. She'll use any excuse and rationalize her decision to break her promise and hurt her sister. Even if TJ and Molly did break up, they'd likely arrange a joint custody agreement. There's no need to protect the baby from potential parental separation. Kristina's parents never married, so she knows that co-parenting is possible without being together. Her reasoning is flawed, and she's clearly just trying to keep the baby for herself. Overall, I find the storyline to be frustrating and have disliked it from the start. Imagine this wild soapy twist. Natalia and Kristina have an affair. Recently, there was speculation that Natalia might be hiding her sexuality. And what if she suddenly realizes she's attracted to women and makes a move on Kristina? The two end up in a dramatic affair, which would add a new layer of complexity to Natalia's character and keep her as a villain. It would be a fresh take on a classic soap trope, and might be more intriguing than the Willow and Drew storyline. Plus, we know Kristina has a thing for older women. Even though I absolutely loathe Natalia's character, this idea cracks me up. Imagine her protesting too much about same-sex relationships and then ending up in a passionate kiss with Kristina. The drama would be off the charts. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.